Welcome, everyone. I'm so excited to guide you through your transformation to developing and living your vision with more confidence and control and less stress and anxiety. And the fulfillment that comes from knowing that you're doing what it takes each day to achieve your goals. So, we're going to start by establishing a framework for success, a game plan. Now, most people have a general idea of what they want out of life, but the most successful and the happiest in life have a solid game plan. So in this first week, we're going to start with your why. Now, a vague idea of your why will lead to vague execution. A solid foundation, a solid framework will lead to consistent and effective execution. Now, over the past 15 years that I've been coaching individuals and organizations using this framework, the thing that has stood out to me in its effectiveness is its simplicity. People really try to complicate success. This really screws people up. We want to focus on a very basic level, how to make yourself better. So by the end of this week, you'll have a solid understanding of what your purpose and your priorities are in life, and a specific vision of who you want to be and what you want your life to be in the long term. So let's dive into the key concepts that will be our focus this week. So there are 3 components to mastering your why. Number 1, we're going to first look at purpose. This is a huge question. What is your purpose in life? And it often feels intimidating. But it's critical that we tackle this first because you need to have a clear understanding of why you're putting in the consistent effort to move forward on a daily basis. Now, if you're not clear on this purpose, you simply make it really easy for yourself to fall off track with the important things. Not being clear on purpose is one of the biggest reasons people feel like they never make consistent progress toward their goals, that they even have goals to begin with. Now, a common mistake here is to not think about these big questions because we're afraid of getting it wrong. To correct this, we're going to focus on some really simple questions. Now, listen, a guiding principle that we're going to use through much of this journey together is that this does not need to be perfect. Done is better than perfect. We can always make adjustments along the way, but I'll be guiding you through some simple questions to get you to your purpose. Now, this next piece, the second piece of developing your why, is establishing your priorities, identifying what is most important to you. Prioritization is one of the most underrated skills of those who are happiest and most successful in life. It's incredibly common, especially for high achievers, to feel completely overwhelmed with too much to do than can possibly get done. To feeling like you never stop, but also never like you're really being productive. This stems from a failure to effectively prioritize. Now, you may know that you want to become better at prioritizing, but you may just struggle with knowing how to do it and how to make it stick. But the secret to prioritizing is actually much simpler than you may think, and I'll walk you through exactly how to do it. Now, the last key to establishing your why is to develop a clear vision of self-image. Now, there's an old adage that if you don't know where you're going, you have a 0% chance of getting there. So we're going to put some thought into scripting where you want to go in the long term. Now, your vision of self-image will become something that you practice on a daily basis to remind you of why you're putting in the effort towards your goals. One of the biggest mistakes people make when working towards their goals is they simply forget why they're putting the work in. The vision of self-image will serve as your daily reminder and your motivational boost to continue making consistent progress. So, now that we've covered what the 3 components are for establishing your why, it's time to develop them for you. So in the next videos, I'll walk you through the steps to developing your purpose, your priorities, and your vision of self-image that will serve as a foundation for waking up every morning feeling confident, excited, and solution-focused. You're doing great so far. Remember, showing up consistently is key to mastering this framework and making progress toward a more confident, happier, and more successful version of yourself. Just keep pushing forward, and I'm here to support you every step of the way.